In 2020, the American Journal of Emergency Medicine published a study including the estimate that more than 50,000 people had received hand injuries due to improper cutting of an avocado in the USA between 1998 and 2017. And that number is too high. Let's talk avocado safety, and by that today I mean knife safety. Knives are designed to cut things, and generally they do that job pretty well. But when too much force is used, or improper use of force, or force isn't controlled properly, that's when things get dangerous. As a general rule of thumb, never cut towards yourself. You hear that, but then you also see and hear people doing things like this in videos and in GIFs and in pictures where they will grab the avocado in one hand, grab the knife in the other, and then lunge the knife into the hand that is holding the avocado. Well, this is not safe. It's no surprise that so many people end up in the emergency room due to hitting themselves in the hand with a knife, causing some damage. This is no way to cut avocados or to remove avocado seeds. And as an avocado enthusiast and someone who I would estimate consumes a higher than average number of avocados, I cut into a lot of avocados and I remove a lot of avocado seeds. And so I thought I would share what I do to ensure that my hands remain, well, uninjured. So today I'm going to show you what I claim is the correct way to cut and remove the seed of an avocado. So I'm going to take the right avocado that I would like to cut up, and I'm going to take a knife, and really any knife is going to do the job. The toughest part of an avocado is the skin. Once it's through the skin, any knife will do the job. I like to go with kind of utility knives that have a bit of a serration on them, but it could be a bread knife, it could be a butter knife. It doesn't take a lot to break the skin of one of these. I am not going to do it in my hand. I'm going to place it on a chopping board. I'm going to take the knife in my dominant hand. I'm left-handed, so I'll use that. And then I'm going to spin the avocado like that. So I'm going to come in, I'm going to hold the knife parallel to the board. I'm going to find somewhere on the avocado like that, and I'm going to cut into it. And then I'm just going to spin the avocado around like that. Don't need to press too hard at all. And when I'm back around to the start, I'm going to turn it 1/4 turn. And then we're going to go again. Just spinning it like that. And then we can just pull the avocado seed out like that, a bit slippery. And we've got some quartered avocados. Now from here, I could peel the skin off just like that, which gets kind of the maximum avocado that I can eat. Really easy, just like that. And we are good to go. If you only want to take half the avocado and save the other half for later, you can do that as well. I'm going to do exactly the same thing. I'm going to have my knife parallel to the board, and I'm going to spin the avocado around. My knife doesn't really move here. So just the hand that's spinning the avocado moves. Once I'm all the way back round to the start, I can twist and pull it open just like that. Now this is where people like to get their knives and whack the avocado seed. Never, ever, ever do that. You don't need to. Now this is a trick that I picked up on social media, TikTok, Reels, on Instagram, where you don't have to dig it out at all. It's going to leave a little bit of a dint in the flesh, but it's not a huge issue on the back. So I'm going to take my 2 fingers, put them on either side of the avocado seed with my thumb on the back, and I'm just going to push, and it will just pop out like that. Really easy. It does make a little bit of mess in there, but that's not a real problem at all. And there we have it. Now, if it were really ripe, I could scoop it out, or I could quarter it again so that I can easily peel it and chop it up. And then once I've peeled the skin off and we're in quarters like that, I can just take my knife and put that on the chopping board and give it a chop, just like that. And then do whatever I want with it. Nice and easy. I didn't get my fingers in the way of the knife. Safe. And by not cutting the seed, you can get yourself avocado seeds to grow into avocado trees, which is just wonderful. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it and that it saved you a trip to the emergency room. Stay safe out there. Remember, never use a knife to cut into the seed.
Never cut the seed with a knife.
Let me know what you thought about this video in the comments below, and if you'd like to see more avocado content, please do subscribe to Scott Grows an Avocado Tree. Remember to never use the knife for the seed, and I'll see you next time.
Scott grows an avocado tree. Scott grows an avocado tree. Scott grows an avocado tree. Scott grows an avocado tree.